Well, I've heard a lot of people's laptops are overheating, and that's
Over.
including me.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't know why it's just a school problem. Like I go on Google Meet all the time, it never overheats, but for some reason school calls, my laptop gets really hot and just like I don't know.
Maybe it's just the fact of the 1080. Is that 1080? Hey Lamont, Mr. Chef Lamont. Have you two met? I can't remember if you briefly met.
I
We
think
talked already. We talked.
All right, so we're recording. So this is our fourth. Thanks to Lamont reminding me. What I did is I pull it in the schedule, and it's just all the way to infinity. It's going to keep saying the third school call unless I make the changes. So I made the to remember to change it. So it's like we're still on the third school call. We're on the fourth. So in 10 weeks' time, we'll be still on the. If I didn't spot that error, but yeah, I'm having problems right now, Toby, with this whole school call thing. It's not working. It's not functioning properly. I was able to do full screen. Now all I can do is mute myself. I'm not able to screen share. And
really?
I think I've out. What's the word for it? I've overused my feature request. I've overused it. All right, let's get into it.
Or maybe you gotta update it.
No. When I mean feature requests in schoolers, when you got a school community, the private community for schoolers, it's called for school community owners. It's called schoolers. I'm getting a bit of a feedback. I don't know if it's me, but anyway, it's recording. This is our fourth school call. Yes. But I'll do something different to what I usually do. But yeah, welcome. We have Toby Bolin. We have Lamont Braithwaite. I hope I'm saying his name. I said it right, yeah? Yes.
Nah, no. Say it with me. Lamont Braithwaite. It has a unique UK feel to it.
Oh, Lamont.
Evidently, there's a lot of Braithwaites in the UK. I don't know how.
Okay, Lamont Braithwaite.
Braithwaite.
There you go. So Toby knows. All right, Lamont Braithwaite. Lamont Braithwaite. I'll give it a little je ne sais quoi.
I'm back in school. I'm back in school all over again, man. You know, I've spent 12 years.
All right, Lamont. Say my name. Say how do you say my name? Go on, have a go.
Andrew Jules.
Nope. No.
Jules.
Nope. It's Andrew Jules. Andre Jules. It's French.
Stop.
I'm being serious. I'm being serious. My family on my dad's side, yeah, that's the surname. So when I said the name like that, they were like, no. That's not how you say it. It's Jules. In fact, my uncle passed away. He was like a dad to me. He told me he was angry with me. Why are you saying your surname incorrectly? Why didn't your dad teach you how to speak French? That's not how you say your name. You're not British. Well, you're not. You are British, but your family's not British. We're Mauritian. We're French. So it's Jules. Please pronounce. Everyone take your time. French lesson. Jules.
Ah, Jules. Okay.
Yes. Andre Jules.
Andre and Drew.
Well, that's British now, isn't it? It's Andre. Anyway, Chris Tangredi. We've got Chris Tangredi. We've got Chris Fletcher, who's in the background pushing the buttons. We've got Toby Bolin. I'm hoping I'm getting your name right now because now I feel like I didn't get it right at all. We got it right?
Yeah. I say Bolin, but like you're not incorrect, I don't think.
Okay, cool. Bolin. All right, so we've got Toby Bolin.
Balling like balling?
Balling. All right, so who wants to introduce themselves first? This is Growth Squad Heroes, Inner Circle, Team Call. Who wants to introduce themselves first?
Well, I'll go ahead and go first so I can get it out the way because I'm short time today. You know, I got a schedule I got to keep.
You already maxed out your minute.
Huh?
You already maxed out your minute. No, go on. Under a minute.
Yeah, I know, right? My name is Lamont Braithwaite, metric specialist. I love metrics. I love the boring stuff. I got into business because everybody wants to make money, just like me. And a lot of people don't do some of the boring stuff that I do. But if you follow the data, if you follow the metrics, and I keep saying this, it's just like any villain movie. If you follow the money, it'll get you to where you need to go. So following the money is just like following the metrics. The metrics will point you in the data that you need to point, that's the direction you need to go, and it can also highlight the skills that you need. Uh, a lot of people are not aware of that, and that's what I'm here for, and that's what I built for myself.
Cool. Who's next?
I'm Chris Tangretti. I'm a guitar player. I teach, people that want to start playing guitar or just started and they have questions. They may be in a gap, like, oh, how do I go from here to here? So I kind of fill that gap. And I got into this as well. We all want to make money. And, also I want to grow as well. So that's kind of why I got into these communities because, it's always good to be in the presence of people that are even smarter than you. You never want to be the smartest one in the room. If you are, then I would say leave the room and go into another room where you have smarter people. That's how you grow.
Couldn't say it any better than that, man. Good to have you here, man. Who's next? Toby, you're next then, I guess.
I'm pretty sure I've met everyone here, but I'll say my introduction again. I'm Toby. I'm a community success manager / growth operator, and I've recently started my own community, helping others grow their communities or start one if they haven't started yet.
Fantastic. Thank you. Chris is not available at the moment. I believe he's definitely not available. But we've all met Chris. Everyone in the community's met Chris. If you haven't, maybe we should have a little page where it says meet the owners of the community, or meet some people have in their communities, meet the people running the community, something along the lines of that, or meet the leaders, meet the kings, the queens. Anyway, moving on from there, my name's Andrew Jules. It says it there anyway. Like I'm sure on the school call it says it, and most people know who I am. So I'm not.
I thought it was Jules.
Jules.
I'm testing to see if you're paying attention. We're paying attention. I tested to see if you're paying attention.
We're paying attention.
Okay, you're paying attention. Paying attention. So it's Andrew Jules or Andre Jules, But most people that's British seem to just call me Andrew Jules, which is just so flat. It's flat lines. Andrew Jules. Anyway, there's another Andrew Jules, so why not I just say it as it is? Because I remember when I first joined Facebook, how many years back, and I wanted to get my name as in Andrew Jules or Andrew Jules or Andre Jules, and someone else was called the same as me, but I believe they're British and they're not from Mauritius. Anyway, so I had to go with Andre J. Jules. J. Jules. We're gonna keep it up that one for that. But yeah. But you know what? After a while, people just say that's not how you say your name, and you just get fed up of repeating yourself, and you just go with the version that everyone says. So, since it's us here, what would you like to discuss? What would you like this call to be about? We could wrap it up in half an hour. It might go over a bit. Sometimes our calls it's Chris's experience, Chris Tangretti's experience with Monica. He's not here right now. So, what would you like to talk about? What would you like to discuss?
Well, there is one thing I just have a question about with the squad game.
Okay.
So I know the emojis on the bottom, obviously for those, but what got me a little tripped up is about the secret items emojis. You didn't specify specifically what emojis we're looking for.
Oh,
you put an emoji right. When you put an emoji right there, you know what I mean? Is it just that one emoji that's like the kind of, with the eye wink sort of kind of thing, or what exactly? Or is it more than that? That's what got me tripped up. I just been looking for the other four.
Oh, I see.
Not the secret. You see what I mean?
There is still there's not a secret emoji. There's a secret. There's a diamond in the diamonds in the writing. Still, no one's discovered. Funny enough, and that's worth quite a lot of points.
Okay, so that's what you mean by the secret items is the diamond in the writing.
Yes, that's one of them, and then you've got you've got the logos as well, which no one's actually discovered. You've got GSH logo and you've got the inner circle logo that's hidden away in classroom, in comments, in videos.
Yeah, I tried to look at some of the videos, but okay.
So if Maureen, hello, welcome to our 4th school call. You're more than welcome to unmic and introduce yourself. You can have your camera off if you want. That's perfectly fine. We'd love to know who you are, what you do, and you can. This is your chance to plug yourself in less than a minute for now, Maureen, if you're able to unmic.
Okay, I've done that now. Thank you for welcoming me. As I said, I'm retired. I'm in my 60s. I'm trying to build a community and make some income. I'm on a pension. It's a bit of a struggle, but I don't know. And it's nice to sort of not feel isolated and interact with people, because living on your own, I can go for days without speaking to anyone. So it's nice to be part of a community.
Oh, nice to have you. What's your community about? If you can share that. And the
I
name.
think it's similar to the position I'm in. It's for people who are sort of an age where they're nearing retirement and those who have already retired. As I say, many of us are sort of struggling financially. So it'd be a nice thing to be able to help those people sort of get some financial freedom by doing something like this. Also, we can sort of share experiences. So that's what I'm hoping to do.
Fantastic. You already are. You're here. You already are doing it.
Trying my best.
Nice to have you. Okay.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. So I asked just before you, literally when you was jumping on the call, I asked what would we like to talk about, and Chris Tangredi asked a very interesting question, which I was expecting to come up. The squad games. How does it work? What's the secret items? I was just explaining that. So just to give you the understanding, the baseline of what squad games is about. But before I do, Uden, are you available to introduce yourself in less than a minute? After that, I'll just continue talking. Or if you're not, because bear in mind, Uden's literally had a storm weather where he is. There was like some bad weather, power cuts, and a whole heap of mess. So I don't know if he'll be able to unmute or what's his signals like. Not even sure how he's able to connect to it. Are you on a satellite link? Are you on Starlink? Uden? No. All right. Well, I'll continue. So basically, the way squad game works was what we found was, well, Lamont was the one who actually introduced us to this whole concept of having something which was accessible for everyone, rather than our challenges, which you only could unlock at level 3. And then we decided level 3 was way too easy and achievable, so we made it to level 5. And then it was like some people were starting to get themselves leveling up, but they weren't really getting that traction. So we wanted to just make it fair for everyone. So what we done was we asked the community, we said, hey, what would you like to happen in what would you like? How can we make this better for you? So we asked this question in, I believe it was in both the communities. I'm not sure exactly if it was. I kind of get sometimes lost in both. But you have Growth Squad Heroes, for those of you that don't know, and you have the Inner Circle. The Inner Circle is where you take it to the next level. It's where we play the bigger games. The income is much more higher, or to say what we can offer you is higher there than it is here. But at the same time, saying that they offer different things. Here is group coaching and group mentoring, whereas in the Inner Circle, you have one-to-one mentoring, one-to-one coaching, but you can access that at level 7. Now, the way squad games works is that it gives you the opportunity, if you don't have the actual currency, physical hard cash money, then you can earn it by playing squad games. Everyone automatically gets entered into squad games as soon as you complete your blueprint. So you complete the start here post, you go over to the blueprint that's in the classroom. Once you complete that, you end up on 1,000 squad game points, squad points. I don't know if we need to coin it something different or shorter. But anyway, you get your points. Those points equate to monetary value within the community. We are working towards those the actual squad game points to be something that you can actually cash out for travel, holiday, a nice meal, go and stay at a hotel or a spa, working on behind the scenes to see how we can make that happen. And that will be available soon, very soon. So you heard that first, all exclusive to you all right now. For those of you that don't know, every time we have a school call, we always give a little random giveaway or instant prize. Not sure how we're going to play it this time, but as the time goes on, it gets more difficult for you to earn squad game points. But the reason why we got squad games, because Lamont was like, we want something to be reachable. We want something that everyone can participate as soon as they jump on board. Welcome to the call, Alicia. As soon as they jump on the call, you can actually on the call in the community, you can gain access to it. And this means exactly on the inner circle and Growth Squad Heroes. Now, let me explain something. For those of you that are in both the communities, you always stay in the community where you can earn bigger prizes and rewards. There is times where we do say you can play the game on Growth Squad Heroes and everyone can play. That's so for those of you that have access to both the communities, you can earn more. Make sense? You can earn more rewards. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now there's another way you can double your rewards. If you're a member of, if you're not a member, but if you've purchased Growth Squad Heroes, so not Growth Squad Heroes, Squad Game XP. Squad Game XP allows you to earn double points. So that means that if you completed the blueprint and you had Squad Game XP, instead of earning 1,000 points, you'll earn 2,000 points. 1,000 points, just to give you an understanding, is $10. I have seen someone recently, I've seen 2 people at the moment have hit 3 figures already. So, which is pretty cool. They've earned 100, they've earned, what, they've earned 10, no, what is it? They've earned over $100 in Squad Game points, more than that. So this is something that you can cash out for mentoring, one-to-one coaching, one-to-one mentoring, business strategy calls. Maybe, for example, Toby Bollin has something that we negotiate with him that our members can get access to with our Squad Game points. But we are working with other communities, and we're very much about community in a sense that we look to help you to have people join your community. And it's nice when we get feedback that we, like Toby recently messaged me today and said, thank you for inviting people to his community. And I was just like, so grateful to hear that, because it's nice. We love to hear that. We want to see everyone with more than 100 members in your community by the end of 2 weeks. It's very possible. It should be a goal for all of us. It should be something that I would like for it to be a goal, something that's achievable, which we can all do together as a community. So Squad Game, the way it works is for you to engage with people's posts, to not only engage by liking, commenting, and interacting in any kind of way shape or form you want. You can dance, you can sing, you can rap, you can tap dance, you can mime, as long as you communicate with a comment and a like. And that equates to 1 point in school. 1 point basically helps you to level up in the leaderboards in school, in any school community you're in. If you're a school community owner, you really want to be encouraging your members to not only like, but to comment as well. Leave breadcrumbs that people can follow you back to wherever you are and build a rapport with you. If you're just liking posts, you're being a ghost. Let me repeat that. If you're just liking posts, you're being a ghost. No one can connect with you. And and when you're on the receiving end of the likes and someone sees the likes, they can't actually physically see some of the likes. I believe it's on the comments. You can't see likes on comments, but you can see likes on posts. Please do correct me if I'm wrong, Toby Bollin, because you've been in the game longer than I have, but if that's incorrect. From what I know, it's only when you like the actual post, you can see, everyone can see the likes. But when it comes to comments, if you like someone's comment, all they can see is a number. The person who's looking at the person's comment, they only see a number of how many likes. They can't click on it to see who liked it. So therefore, no one's building rapport with a like. No one's building rapport with an emoji. It's good for you. We're not on Facebook. We're not on TikTok. We're not on Telegram. We're not on any other social media platform that's like school. School wants you to engage. It wants you to communicate. So the way Squad Game comes into play is it encourages you to go to, like, say Toby done a post, or Alicia done a post, or Uden done a post, and it's on 0 likes. We'll drop emojis onto that post so it gains traction. If we see something of high value that Chris Tangredi posted, then we would like direct the flow of traffic that we've got coming into our community to go over to him. If we see someone posted something about their community, sharing their wins, and we're like, whoa, okay, this community is doing this, we'll then add some emojis there. So you're gonna go to that post. You're not just gonna engage with the post. You're gonna look at the post and see what it's about. And then what we would like you to do is to read what the post is about, and then a meaningful engagement with the post. and then you score points. Whatever emoji happens to be on that post, you score. It could be anything from 10 points to 1,000 more points per post. And that's monetary value within our communities. And as I mentioned before, we are looking for more rewards to happen. Let me know if that makes more sense now and how Squad Game works.
Yeah, and also I just wanted to say, as far as what you were talking about with the likes, yeah, you see a number, but if you actually hover over the number, it does say who liked it.
Oh, is that on tablet? Is that on laptop? It might be on laptop only.
You can see if you click next to the like, but I don't think many people use it, to be honest.
Yeah, and then even then, when you click on it, it still doesn't really build a rapport with someone who just likes stuff. I mean, let's put it this way.
Right.
If you had people in your community that all they did was like, you wouldn't have a community.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So what we're almost like a foundation of helping you to know. So basically, the way Growth Squad Heroes works, it's more in a sense of helping you to build have an understanding of community, to be comfortable to talk to people that you don't know. We work in a way that we want to help you to connect with people, so you're not coming across like, if Chris, you wanted to message Toby, it's not coming across as a cold DM, it's coming across as a warm DM, because Chris and you and Toby have already connected in our community, and that way it gives you that extra kind of like more weight in gold in regards to having that connection. And as long as you're not pitching like, whoa, Chris comes in and he says, Toby, buy my guitar. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, please no. And then Toby sends a screenshot of this guitar and you with a price tag on it, then like obviously that's a straight pitch. And if you get my example, as funny as it may be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
Or come to my concert. And it's this price. You know what I mean? And Toby's like, whoa, you know, Andrew or Chris Fletcher, like, this is what happened. Chris Tangredi just played the guitar with me, and then he told me to buy his concert tickets. You know what I mean? We don't want that. We want you to be in a position that you're sharing information rather than so even if you are selling something, you're only sharing, you're not selling, you're sharing. You're like, well, I'm doing this and it costs this, and you're just passing on information amongst each other, and it's not, so it's much more simpler. And this is how I am able to sell high ticket. I don't sell, I share. I build rapport, and when the time comes that someone actually wants it, then I'll share it. But I know for every single one of you here, not once have I come along and told you to buy anything. I've only just shared something with you. And if it's a right fit for you, you'll jump on board. Some of you have literally just jumped on board on certain things. And I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't even know you was doing that. I appreciate the fact you supporting and all that. So one of the things you really want to look into, because you don't want to refund your points. That's what we don't want to do. And what I mean by that is read what it says in the competition and the squad game, what it says. Make sure, some of you are just so oblivious to this, and maybe you just don't understand it. So I'm going to share it with you right now. If it says squad game, you don't get points for those items in the post. If it doesn't say squad game in the category, you guys are just losing out on points. It's too late now. You can't claim the points that are gone. They're gone. But there was a post I done yesterday, and not one of you got it. And that's only because you didn't read the rules, or maybe I'm not making it more simpler. But I did say, and if you look into squad game, look into it. It says check the category, and it says if the category says squad game, the points ain't valid. If the category doesn't say squad game, you can claim those points. From time to time, guys have claimed points because you've been paying attention and looking, and like, okay, it doesn't say squad game, I can claim these points. I literally lined up every one of you should have. I did it so easy. Every one of you should have scored points from that one post last night that I DM'd all of the active members, including everyone here. Well, pretty much everyone here, actually. I DM'd you about it. Obviously, admin and moderators, it doesn't make sense for you to play because it wouldn't be fair. You got access to everything as an admin and a moderator. I mean, you can play for the fun of it. No, if you want to. Any questions? I don't even know what event this is. It says I've got an event, but I don't know what event it is. It says I've got an event and it's at the wrong time. It's at 3 o'clock. I don't know. Maybe it's still on.
Can I ask a quick question then?
Go ahead.
Okay. My community, can I put say a message asking people to join my community? I am in the process of setting it up. I've only got a couple of members. Is that allowed or it's not allowed?
It is allowed in the right place. So when you go over to the blueprint, when you go into step 1 blueprint in the classroom, it will tell you at the bottom, when you scroll down, it will say community roll call. If you use the parameters that are already there, you can add your community into that post. Everyone sees it, and pretty much about 90% all join other people's communities. I mean, I almost joined 2 women communities. It's women only. That's how powerful it is. It's like I
Okay.
almost joined, and twice I've nearly got caught out. Is your community only women as well?
No, it's for retirees, male or female.
Okay, so I don't even fit that bracket. I'm not in retirement as of yet.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
you're more than
possible
welcome to.
I know some people, younger people, they've opted out of their workplace pension scheme. So, they need to be careful, because when you reach retirement age, it comes so quickly you don't realize. And then all of a sudden, you haven't really got much money for your pension. So it might be useful information for them as well.
Okay, cool. I mean, our community is here to help you make money. If you don't already know, let me explain something to you. If you was to invite someone in, we always do a matching bonus, but we match it by double. So if you bring one person in, we owe you 2 referrals. And we
Yeah.
guarantee we will get you referrals. So those referrals that come in, people that want to join, that would usually join via me or Chris, they will be what's the word for it? What's the right word for it? Distributed out is probably the best way. The referrals will be distributed out to you. There is a post. I'm not sure where the post is now. I need to find it. But there is a post where everyone here, most of the people here, have implemented their referral IDs. And if you're not sure how to find it, I'm happy to share with you how to do so. And you can put your referral ID in there, because the way it works is anyone here, if you wanted to join the inner circle, we don't want you joining via me. We want you joining via anyone that you've already connected with in the community. So they earn money, not they earn money, not just us. Make sense?
Okay. I think I put Chris Fletcher.
Okay, cool. So it's Chris. Chris is your referrals. Cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're looking to upgrade with the inner circle, you would join via Chris.
Okay.
Cool.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So, and even then, if you was to win access to the inner circle, we'll still be aware of the fact that you came through Chris. But obviously, because Chris and I are the owners of the community, it's not really too much of a bother how you join the inner circle. You could join via somebody else. If you build rapport with somebody else, you're more than welcome to join somebody else. But because Chris has referred you and you just stated it, you can join via him, because he's the one who invited you to the community, which is fine. Because let me explain something to you. I don't own this community. Chris owns this community. I own the inner circle. Chris and I formed partnership about just over coming up to 4. It's now coming up to 4 months ago, where we joined forces together and connected our communities, and it's now called. It's under the network of Growth Squad Hero Networks. So you have, this is the beginning section, and then you've got the high ticket version, which is the inner circle. Just to make it much more clear for you, the story you can find in the live stream replays in the category tab, where you'll get to understand my connection with Chris and why we work together and our whole background history. I mean, in Schoolers, for those of you who have communities, you've probably seen us post about that quite a few times in the Schoolers community. If you have a community, then you'll have access to Schoolers.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So our idea, basically, Maureen, is to help you to become financially free. And not our idea, our goal is to help you to become financially free. It's not an idea. It's something that we're working towards. So we give you opportunities to earn MRR, one-time payments, and also instant income up to $2,000 US.
Okay.
That's by being a moderator at first, and then once we've built a relationship with you and you want to take it to the next level, then we'll bring you up as an admin. But moderator first, and you get access to everything. You don't have to wait. You just fast track yourself to everything. You unlock everything, and you don't even have to play squad games if you don't want to. You could just play it for fun if you choose to, basically.
I mean, what's the criteria to become a moderator?
The criteria to become a moderator, you need to be a member of the inner circle. And you also need to have access to our online education platform. Once you have those 3, you're more than welcome to become a moderator.
Okie dokie.
Cool. So yeah, here's the place to ask questions regarding your community. Anything you want to ask questions about, this is the space to do so. So one of the things, just to explain to you a bit further and what we're doing, is here we're going to be rolling out another call, which is going to be an additional call of 4 here in regards to, because obviously we have group coaching and group mentoring. We're not sure what that call will be about, but then I don't know if you've noticed, there's a classroom. There's a room called, well, I don't know if you call it a room or a course. It's not a course. It's a challenge. It's called Squad Challenge. And the way, Squad Challenge works is that it helps you to break the ice. So you can either do, there's group challenges, which you access at level 5. You could use to access at level 5, but now it's not free anymore. You have to buy it, or you can use your squad game points to access it for free. Well, it's not for free, but in a sense, it kind of is, because you're using your squad game points to access it. So you could call it free if you want, but you're not spending actual physical currency. You're spending your squad game points to unlock like squad game XP or the challenges. But if you want to be someone who just wants to just go straight through it and buy it, whoever referred you will earn 50% of the affiliate payout commission. So that's another income opportunity for you. So even though we're a free community right now, Maureen, if you was to invite a few people in and they were to say, for example, they all bought Squad Game XP immediately, you would earn $100 US in commission.
Wow, okay.
Actually, hold on, am I doing my maths right? I'm counting it as 20, so no, you wouldn't. You would have earned $50 in commission for 10 people. Because it's $20 and then it's 50% split. My maths was just off there. No one picked up on it. But yeah, so it's actually $50. So if you bought 10 in and they all bought it, then it would be, you know what I mean? It would be $100 USD. But that doesn't mean that you're bringing the people in. We might, if you're an active member in our community, we automatically start sending you people to join you as well.
Right. Okay.
But you reminded me, so I'll just make a note that I'll make a physical note on my here. Has anyone got any other questions? Anything you would like to share? Any wins? Surely someone must have had a win this week. Anything exciting happened? Crickets. Really? Is it crickets? I mean, for us, we hit 134 and in Discovery. Anyone got any wins they want to share with us? That's our win, by the way. That's our win.
Yeah, I got a small win.
Yeah, please do
when
share.
I first started with my community, I was at 108, and then I was getting feedback from people, and then I jumped all the way up to like 145 or something when I listened to the feedback. So I'm like, okay, did the feedback not work? But anyway, so now I'm past where I was when I first began. So instead of 108, I'm at 106 now. So it's going in the right direction to get me closer to that top 1%.
So you're now what position again? You kind of broke up a bit on my side.
106 right now.
Congratulations, man. In music category, isn't it?
The music category, yes.
Cool. So the way these calls work is there is a structure. I'm not going to say there's no structure because there is a structure. What we do is when we start our school call, we ask everyone to introduce themselves in less than a minute. If you're able to on mic, you can. If you're able to turn on video, you can. If you're not able to, or you don't want to, or don't choose to, you're more than welcome not to. Just to put it, there's no pressure on that. Chris is faceless. You'll always see him like that, unless something miraculous happens where he has a change of, or we change our personalities, or something happens. Chris Fletcher is always headphones. Right, his social media. Chris Fletcher is always headphones. Yeah, that's how you see him. That's literally just a ball of headphone energy. The best way to put it. So yeah, but I'm the face, and Chris Fletcher's the face. I'm the face, and Chris Fletcher's faceless. That's what I meant to say. So I've got notes down that I need to make sure. I need to put. I'm not sure. I'm thinking. Where did I put it? I have to look again because right now we're in the process of simplifying our steps 1 to 4, breaking it down, making it seem much more fun, much more rewarding than this clumps of writing. And I found that from Amir, who's not even on this call. I was looking at his community. I was like, oh, I could actually implement what I found in Amir's community into our community because it's quite. I love the way Amir's structured his actual community in a sense of when you go to understand how to use the community, it's broken down into little chunk bite-sized pieces of information, which a 5-year-old could absorb very easily. Whereas ours is like there's loads of information all in one go. It's like boom, page 1, boom, page 2, 3, and 4. It's like whoa. I can understand why some people don't complete it right away. So we're going to change that up. We're working towards doing that. So I'm just going to make sure affiliate IDs is accessible. Okay. Just taking a note down, affiliate IDs, accessible. Because the way it works is that everyone comes in with an affiliate ID when you join a community. With Growth Squad Heroes, you earn 50%. It's always going to stay 50%. So it's 50%, I believe, is the highest commission you can get in here. In a school, isn't it, Toby? 50%. Or is it higher?
Sorry, could you ask the question again?
Commission for affiliates, is it 50% or is it higher than that? Can you get higher than 50? I think 50
Are you
is
talking
reasonable.
about the one you
MRR.
set? Or?
Yeah, what you can set.
The maximum you can set is 50, but you can turn it off as well.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we're not going to turn ours off. I'm sure that's a relief to everyone. It's 50%. We're 50%, and we're going to be 50% in the inner circle as well. Once we hit our number that we're looking for, I think it's about 39 more members. We might drop it down depending on how things are working. The factors are we'll drop it down in if we start ranking really high, we'll drop the number down to 30. If we start ranking even higher in discovery, then we're going to drop it down to 20. So we will be going to monthly because our aim is to win quarter 4. So we can't win quarter 4 one-time payments. No matter how much you charge, ain't happening. And the cap for one time for the school games, everyone is entered into it once you start earning monthly recurring revenue. The thing is that you all enter school games, but the only thing is there's a cap on how much you can go towards your earnings that they calculate to make it fair for everyone, and which is $100. They cap it at. Is it a default or I can't remember what they call it? They call it a handicap of $100 US. So as long as you're earning above, you're earning some kind of monthly recurring revenue for the members that join your community. When you start to grow that, you then get pushed up the rank, and you could win school games, which is pretty cool. Get to fly out with Alex and Amose in LA. You know, you get your flight paid for one person because someone asked if they could do +1. No, you can't. But like I've mentioned to some people, and I'm not going to disclose who it was, that if we do win, we will reward you. And some of you have heard this conversation already because we very much want to. Why not? We've done everything we can possibly do, which we didn't think was going to happen. I know when me and Chris had this conversation, Chris Fletcher, and we were looking at 3,300 on Discovery down the barrel of the gun, and we're like, Chris, I'm going to make sure that you get half of this in 3 to 6 months. And I was able to, with Chris's help, obviously, with us being accountable for each other, we're able to do it in less than the time frame that I originally put down on paper when we agreed to connect our communities. And now that we know how to do it, we're able to implement that same success into anyone's community that we go into. One of the things that we're very focused on is driving not the force feeding everyone to join everyone's community. No, we are working towards helping people to connect with the communities that make sense for them. Like for Chris Tangretti, his music, his guitar. So I've spoken to his members, and some of them are like, quite frankly, I don't want to learn to play the guitar. You know, I don't want to learn to play the guitar. I'm not interested in music, you know, so, okay, cool. That's not for you. Some people are not interested in hypnotherapy. Fine. Some of us are not interested in learning about witchery and voodoo. So some people have just not been able to enter the community because we've had to turn away people. Someone said they saw me in a vision and a message that they should join the community, and they do tarot card readings and all. No, it just doesn't fit with what our community is about, unfortunately. So they didn't join, you know, regardless if they want to pay or not, they didn't join. So we do have a target audience that we're looking to work with. We are open for everyone, but it is within reason. You know, like there's certain people that's out there doing some really weird and wacky stuff that's just not suitable for what we do, you know? Like we're not, let me put it this way. I was on a community call with a community that I love, as one of the members are in our community, Lauren Green, and the community feels at home. It's called Undeterred. and they were saying OnlyFans. They were like saying, because I did a video in the shower, which was just my head and shoulders. It was D Green pulled it up and said, "Oh, you're doing an OnlyFans?" I said, "No, I'm a God-fearing guy, man. I'm not looking to do an only. I'm not doing an OnlyFans." So we wouldn't bring anyone in here that's like page free or someone who's in OnlyFans and they're clapping their cheeks or clapping their face, whatever they're doing. Funny, we're not looking for that. We just don't want that kind of environment. You see what I'm saying? We want it to be, well, adults at the end of the day, but we want it to be as PG as possible to us. You know what I mean?
Oh dear.
Yeah, just to pull it out there, because it's one of those things, like, you know, sometimes we say, people will be like, "Oh yeah, my community is open for everyone." No, it's not. It's not open for everyone. It's not, unfortunately. You cannot have everyone. We want quality over quantity. Now, I'm not saying that the people that do OnlyFans are not quality. I'm just saying they just don't fit into what we're about. Unless they're going to come in and they're going to come in with a different hat, then it's different. But if their page literally says, "We help you to become an OnlyFan," no, because then you're going to be there. It just doesn't fit. And then every time we have a school call, they're talking about all the inappropriate stuff they do in their OnlyFans community. So no. Make sense? Mouth is dried and glue. I need to put myself on video call, mic off. No, video off, because my mouth, I need to quickly get out and get some water. But feel free to ask your questions. I'm sure someone must have a question, but my mouth is just getting dry. That's what happens when you do these calls. Your mouth gets dry. No one has any questions. That's fantastic. That is a result. So everyone understands how squad game works. Everyone understands the new rule, the new squad game, how it's gonna run. You understand that you need to run to your community, you need to go over to the post, you need to comment on the post, you can't do it in private, you need to discuss on that post who's gonna be your captain, which one of you are gonna go out there and get one person into the community to start the game for everyone. Whoever wins gets to start off on your normal points for the whatever it is that you're going to be finding. I'll just put it out there for you. This squad game is different. You're not looking for emojis. You're looking for GIFs. Okay? You're looking for GIFs. That's right. You're looking for health and beauty. GIFs.
GIFs that you post.
GIFs that I've posted throughout the communities. It could even be on Schoolers, or it could be in someone else's community. But
Really?
wherever you find them, because we're networked with a few communities: Toby's community, Chris's community, and a few other people's communities. So if you find a GIF that I've posted or Chris has posted, you have to come back, share the screenshot of those GIFs. But you know, we're going to make it a bit more specific on what GIFs as well.
All right.
But you know what? It's going to be an easier one, this one. But the only difference with this one is that it's more group orientated. So, like from the start, you have to team up with Growth Squad Heroes because you're a member of Growth Squad Heroes. You need to go over to the post where the video is. You need to discuss on that post. You need to tag all the members that you know and communicate with them and find out who wants to go for it. If you all want to go for bringing one person in, and if you choose to make it a group decision that everyone has to bring one person in, once you've set it in stone, if you don't complete the mission, the next team wins, as in TIC wins by default, even if they don't bring anyone in. Make sense? The reason why it's like that is so you can break ice. Once whoever brought what, so if you decide, oh, you know what, Maureen, you're going to be like, well, I'm going to run it for my for the squad. I'm going to bring in one person. Then the game starts for everyone and both the communities. You have to play the game in your own community. For those that are in the inner circle, you go to the inner circle, you start finding the GIFs, and yeah, and then every time you find them, you DM them over to myself. I acknowledge them, track the points, and then we just go from there. And that's how it works, basically. You just go back to me with a DM, a screenshot of where you saw the GIF, you know? But to make it much more fun, if you find a GIF with a flame, you double your points. As in a flame emoji.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up because I saw that, but until you just said that, I didn't realize that is what I wanted to ask you. Okay, so a flame within the GIF.
So basically the flame, when I mean the flame,
Yeah.
what I mean by that is if you find a GIF and there happens to be a flame somewhere, Chris loves to drop flames. So if you find a post where there's GIF in the comments, there's flames dropped somewhere. And I know Chris is a flame dropper, Chris Fletcher. So it makes it much more easy for me to pull this one off. So I can literally just drop a GIF somewhere where in that post in the comments or in the post, whichever one, the post, comment, the video, the captation. You know how playful I am with these things. If you find it, show the evidence, you score the points. If there's a flame and a GIF, you score double points. Make sense?
Okay.
But you know what? To make it even more fun, if you wanted to, we could just call you two captains of the game if you want to, or do you want to discuss it first? Do you feel like you want to find out with your other members in the community how you want to play it and make it fair for everyone, or do you want to just call it now? That's the prize that you get for this call. Do you want to call yourselves captains, or do you want to go to your community and when I mean community, your squad, and find out how they want to play it?
Personally, I don't feel ready, so no.
Oh, so you're going to go to the squad and ask, okay, cool. And you, Chris Tangredi?
Yeah, so you mean in the TIC?
So yeah, you're in the TIC. I love the way you say that as well. Sounds like somewhere in America. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I want to make it fair, so I would ask in the community.
Cool. So it'd be under the post where you see the video, and it says you're gonna verse the squad. And then when we get to Friday, you're gonna go head to head. But the way the head to head will be announced around about Wednesday, some point. I'll explain to you a bit more about that. A video will go out explaining what the head to head is. It's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be fun. Because what is going to happen is literally going to be gamification. So what? Let me just explain it to you a little bit of understanding. So what's going to happen is that on Friday, both communities, the top 5, are going to be competing against each other, and you have to find a certain amount of items. If the other community finds the items first, it reduces them down from 1 item. They will lose points basically. So this is what helps you to win. The final vote on the final score tally up on Saturday.
Could you say that again? Because you lost me on that one.
Okay, so basically,
if they find,
so let me give you an example. So say there's 10 items on both the communities to find. You both are finding the exact same items inside of the squad in GSH and TIC. So if it just so happens that TIC, welcome to the call, Kevin. If it just so happens that TIC, you guys find all 10 items, it cancels out. What's it called? GSH. The game's done.
Okay. I think you said it the opposite. So whoever finds the items first wins.
Yes.
Okay. Right before that, I believe you said the opposite of that. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, I think I might have said it in the reverse. So basically, let me just explain it one more time. So what happens is you're going to be going head to head with each other. The top 5 people will be competing against each other because you're on the top on the leaderboard. So the leaderboard will cut off. It'll be just the last 5 people will lock into position, and then you go head to head to see who wins overall, who wins the actual overall squad games. So there's only can be one board of 5 people to win. It's not going to be like this week where it's 2 boards winning. It's going to be one board. So everyone's going to be merged together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's literally if everyone in TIC all guys find the 10 items first, all together you all find 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and you beat GSH, then GSH will be like, okay, they're frozen in their points, and then we'll just tally up the points and compare, and then all of the levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 will be all merged together, and it'll be announced in both the communities to say who got top 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and 5th, and what prizes are and rewards. Cool.
Okay. Cool.
There will be a write-up of this. I will literally, after this call's done, I'm going to do a write-up. I'm gonna do the whole post, the whole setup is going to be in the classroom, so you can have an understanding how everything works. It's all going to be ready there for you. And like I said, at 1600 is when you guys have to start when the actual game begins.
So for 1600, since my time is 5 hours different than you,
So 55 minutes from now.
it's early in the morning. So what? 55 minutes. So when this call's over.
Yes. Well, the call was supposed to be out over.
Okay.
Well, yeah, the call
Well,
actually
it's supposed to be over. What? In
soon,
like
because
20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Yeah, we haven't even been on the call that long, have we? Because there was a few technical errors, and yeah, the call didn't start exactly. I think it started getting recorded about half an hour ago, maybe roughly, because there's no timer on here.
Yeah, and at first you, as Toby said, you had the wrong thing, the wrong link up, and I was in the other link. I'm like, where is he?
Yeah, what happened, which is really weird, is that when I changed the title, which probably no one's done this, maybe I'm one in a million, but when I changed the title, it automatically set up a new room, which was annoying because it's supposed to be the same room. So it generated a new link. So I guess that's just how it is anyway. I changed the name and it changed the room.
Yeah, because when I went on, I'm like, Teams. I'm like, this is like totally different. I'm like, well, maybe he's doing something different.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to edit that. Yes, because what happened, like I was saying in that call, what happened was, I'm not sure if I even said it in that call. I got a bit confused. But what I noticed was that I done it for all the way through for the jury. Yeah, I did say it in that call. This wasn't recorded. I did it all for the whole duration for Infinity and Beyond. That every single time we have a school call, it'd be the third school call. And that's when I left the call to go change the name to fourth school call. To change it to fourth school call.
Can I go off topic?
You can.
Okay, community roll call. It says you were homeless and that you're a grandfather.
Oh, wow. That is so off topic, but so yes, I am.
Yeah, wow. What motivated you to keep going?
What motivated me to keep going? God. And my children, most importantly, my children of God first. This gave me the drive and the direction. And then the fact I've got children. And there's so much more that I feel that I haven't done. I haven't fulfilled my purpose. And here it is now. I've always been someone who's been in children and family services from a very young age, in the sense of I was a football coach at 16 years old, coaching under 16s, how to get them off the street, play football. So I've worked in children and family service as an assistant social worker, father support worker, family support worker, a carer. So I've done every job under the sun, apart from sell my ass on the street corner, go up to the space. You know what I mean? So yeah, I've done every other job but that. I've worked as a chef. I've done so many jobs, way more jobs than how old I am.
What brought you to school?
Nice one. What brought me to school was I was going live on TikTok, teaching people how to go live like a pro, to gain their confidence on camera, to do public speaking. I started on my birthday. It came my Earth Day, 20th of March this year, and I was just going live. And then I ended up going on off my business account because I got reported for scams and fraud, because I was just sharing how to do stuff and how not to get scammed and fraud to happen to you. Because a lot of people on these platforms telling you could buy this and you're going to make X amount of money and whatever else and all of that. So I went onto my personal profile and I had to pivot, because what I was doing was teaching people so much stuff and no one liked it. No one was really absorbing it. It was just too much information. It was overwhelmed. So I changed it to go live like a pro. And within about a week or two, someone came along and said to me, you know what? I love what you're doing. I want you to be my mentor. A lot of people calling me their mentor. And I was going live from Monday to Friday from 4 a.m. Then I changed it to 5 a.m. for about 2-3 hours, 4 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours was my longest live on TikTok.
Wow.
And one guy was just like, you know what, you should have a community. You should have it on Skool. And I heard about Skool about over a year ago, but I didn't really understand it. And I was already a member of Skool. And they were like, you should just create a Skool community. And I was like, oh, you know, we've got a WhatsApp, we've got a Wow app, we've got a Facebook, we've got all of these communities. No, you should do it on Skool. I said, but don't you have to have courses? And they were like, yeah, you do. So that's what made me create a Skool. So originally it was to help people to go live like a pro, to gain their confidence, to, you know, speak on camera to understand that your story is what's going to get you to your glory. And once you found your glory, you know your story is going to help you to stretch and find your why, which is going to help you to fly. And we really don't want you to be motivated, self-motivated. The best thing for you to be is to be disciplined. So I pivoted again, and the rest is history in the making. I was still going live on TikTok, but we no longer were just helping people to go live like a pro. We're helping people to learn how to sell without selling, how to, you know, invest in your personal development, how to speak, public speaking, get into coaching, mentoring, help you to build your community, and everything's just the rest just fell into place. I was going live for some time, about just under about, how long ago is it? About a month ago. If Chris was on, he'll be able to give me the exact dates. But it was about, I think, just under a month ago, month and a half ago, I made a decision. You know what? I'm going to spend all my time on school. I'm no longer going to go live on TikTok. I spent so much time doing that. I keep on getting banned. People report me for stuff that I haven't done anything wrong. My calls are recorded for proof. I literally screen record my calls to show you I'm not scamming no one. But because I was giving everything for free, people didn't like it, because if you scroll through the feed, I don't know if you're on TikTok, so many people are selling stuff, direct selling, and they're allowed to do it. But when I go on, I'm public enemy number one. And I was like, I'm not happy about that. So I made a decision recently, just under a month ago, to just well, not a month ago, to just over, coming up to 3 weeks now. I said I'm only going to spend my time on school. I deleted all the other apps and said school and YouTube. That's it, done and dusted. And the rest is history. Like, literally, the stuff that we've achieved in that time is amazing. I mean, I'm in the process of being a school ambassador. I've got my ads running globally because they got set to free my ads. So you're in a community where we have people that it will start to grow really quickly. And I'm here to help you, to show you how I was able to do these things. We've been able to grow this community from rank 3,300 down to 134 on Discovery. You know, I'm top 5 in the 30-day leaderboard in schoolers. You know, I was between two. I've never hit first place, but I was on 7-day leaderboard in schoolers. Where was I? Around about rank 3 and 2 some points. You know, but saying that, we've helped a lot of people. We've helped people make money that's never made money online before in school. You know, which is quite an achievement for someone who was just saying that the school, and they left their testimony recently in Growth Squad Heroes regarding the fact that they were going to leave our community because there was nothing happening. That's KJ. If you haven't seen him in the community commenting and stuff, he was going to leave because he was like,
Yeah.
well, you guys should just quit. You know, Kevin, welcome to the call. If you're able to mic, introduce yourself, please. I hope that answered your question, Maureen. I probably gave you way more than you expected.
Okay. Before you
Hello,
quickly
everyone.
take
How are you?
over,
Good, thanks.
Can I-
Go on. What's that?
Hey,
can I just
Someone?
say, you've slept in the church, you've lived in your car, and you came close to giving up. Can I just give you props for doing what you're doing and coming out of that and becoming more positive and inspiring other people? That's an amazing story. Thank you.
Thank you. That means a lot, man. I don't know where you're reading this. Are you reading my whole entire story that I posted to Meet the Squad?
It's a
Excuse me.
community roll call.
Oh, you haven't read my whole story then? Because in Meet the
No.
Squad, you see my whole stories in there. Everything. Private, because it's a private community. So everything that's in this community stays in this community. That's one of the things that we say with everyone. So whatever you share, it should be kept in here. It's not guaranteed, but it should be, because it's a private community. It's not public. We did ask the community if they wanted it public, and they said no on both the communities. We always ask as in the squad decision on where we go. Cool.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Kevin, would you like to introduce yourself in less than a minute? It's nice to have you here. Thanks for making it.
Yes, hi. My name is Kevin. I joined a few days ago, and I've been kind of busy, so I haven't had a chance to really post much. But I've been in school about a year and a half now. I belong to several communities. I run one young men's community, and I'm just looking to reach out and learn more and learn from each of you and build and help everyone.
Awesome. Awesome to have you, man. What's your community called? You're more than welcome to share it. It's not that type of community. You can't say what you do. Please do share.
My community is called Wellness Warriors. Hold on. It's, give me 1 second. It's a young men's support and wellness community.
Cool.
Where we
Have
help
you
mostly young
added it?
guys. I'm sorry?
Go on. No, I was going to ask, have you added it in the community roll call in step 1? Have you added it there? Because you're more than welcome to. We want you to promote your community in the right places so you get seen and people do join if it's the right fit for them.
Okay. I haven't done that yet.
Okay, cool. If you need
I'm
help, we're here to help you, to show you where it is.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm gonna take a look at that later today.
Cool.
I live in the Eastern time zone,
Like Chris
so
Tangredi.
right. So currently, I'm sort of overwhelmed with a number of things, running the community, and I'm currently looking for work, and currently plan to relocate. And what sort of got me busy the past day, and I still have to finish today, is my community runs a monthly activity competition.
Okay, cool.
Not everybody competes in it. I've actually had the same guy win over the past 5 months.
Oh God.
Um, but
We've been
that's fine. He's 16 and he's just started college. He lives in India, so their system is different. You can graduate at 16 and start taking college and university at 16. So
wow.
he's doing that, and he's like, I've discussed this with some other members. Like all the school systems, and I think this is globally, they do not prepare anyone anywhere to start college courses.
Okay, is that
It's
what you
sort
did?
of like playtime in high school, where it's very relaxed,
Yeah.
and the school curriculum is not designed to prepare you for the structure of the high amount of work that's involved with taking college courses. I have a degree in geology. At some point, I will go back and get a master's degree, but that won't be for a few more years. So he's sort of been slammed with the sudden bombardment of a heavy school workload with all these college classes. And so he's like, I have to be less active. And I told him that that's fine. I said that his life comes first. So we basically just help each other out with a lot of problems.
Okay,
Many
cool.
of the members, most of the members are range from 13 to about 25. Most are in their teens. Most ask a lot of questions that come up with that teen guys do ask about and discuss. So we just try to help each other out, deal with and overcome so that they grow into good, strong, productive men.
Awesome job, Kevin. I just want to ask you a quick question. One of the
Sure.
questions was, this young man that keeps on winning winning all the time, what exactly is he winning, and why is he allowed to win all the time? It's not fair for everyone else.
He wins because he is most active. We don't do you can only win once or twice. He posts every day, usually several posts. He comments all the time. I'm actually, although I've admitted this to one or two other members, part of the thing with the awards vary from, I've given out, my community has about 7 or 8 different fitness trainers in it,
Okay.
all usually in high school or university age guys.
Kevin, quick question. What I wanted to know is, because we've had this issue. We've got a member that was winning all the time, member of the week, squad member of the week, and it was pushing people to not to bother because he's like a machine. He posted like unreal amounts of content, unreal. We've actually brought him on board as a moderator because he's always got content. And what we discussed in this as a squad, as a community, is are we happy to progress with one member winning every single week? And if they win on both the communities, no one ever is going to win the spot that he's got because it's not possible. He's way ahead of everyone. No one at the moment has his work rate. And what we decided to do is Once you've won it once, you cannot win it consecutively every single week. You can win it in the next squad. We have 2 communities. You can win it either in the inner circle or Growth Squad Heroes, but you cannot win it consecutively because it's not fair for everyone else. So what happens is once you've won it, you have to wait a week, and then it gives other people, other members of the community, a chance to win, and gives them an
Right.
opportunity to believe that there is a possibility that they can. Because what happens when someone wins in our community, they don't just win something small, they win something big. You can win the inner circle access, which is now $210. It was $110 yesterday. No, the day before yesterday, but it went up $100. We announced that to the community. We told you we're putting the price up. We said to you, what the situation was, but you can still win it. You can still use squad game points to buy your way in.
Right.
There's many different ways you can gain access. But cut a long story short, also, if you win Squad Member of the Week, which we've put on pause at the moment to run squad game, see if it makes sense to bring it back in, which we probably will, but we're just seeing how it will fit in. What it is basically, what we've done is that when you win first place, we send 4 referrals to you.
Right.
So you're earning monthly recurring revenue for 4 people. And it's just not fair for the same person to keep winning that every single week, because those 4 referrals stack up. So we changed it, and when we changed it, much more people participated. Is basically more people started to post, more engagement, and the community is where it's at now because of that reason. That's the reason why we've gone from rank 1,000. We were ranked 3,300 about 3 weeks ago. We're in the thousands. Now we're ranked 133 at the time of me talking right now in discovery because we changed it.
Right. See, I won't do that with my community. One, that's the awards are monthly. They're not weekly. They will not become weekly. The awards are also not that amount that you're offering. I don't have a budget for that. We don't charge anything because so many of the members are so young, and many of the members sign in, they join, ask for help, they get the help, and then they become less active or inactive. I have a lot of members in the community that have not been signed into school in more than 6 months.
Okay, and that's down to probably connection, money, logistics. Are they all based in India?
No, they're half of them are in Europe.
Okay.
And about another 40% are east of Europe. There's a very small number that are in any of the Americas. I actually prefer that way.
Okay.
But
Cool. So, Kevin, because I do want everyone to have a chance to speak. You're more than welcome to arrange a call with us, myself and Chris. Not only to arrange a call with just me and Chris. What I'm saying basically is that everyone has the opportunity, because you may not have watched the replay of our last call, but everyone has the opportunity to promote their business, their community, what you do. We'll interview you. We'll make sure everyone knows it's going to be happening. We'll put it on all our socials and get you out there. So, because you came in late. And the reason why I'm saying the reason why you came in late in the sense that you missed out on the opportunity to hear that we are so very, very on board in regards to helping you to grow your community and to get the right people in to your community that is a match. The only person that could possibly meet the criteria of your community by age, I'm not sure if Toby might be 50 for all I know. I don't know. But he's the only one in there from what I know is of the age bracket that you work with. Roughly, but I'm not sure. Toby might be, like I said, he could be 50. I don't know. I've never asked Toby his age out of respect. You know what I mean? Toby's laughing.
No,
50?
that's
I
fine.
don't look 50. He's looking in the mirror and everything. Jokes. But we got you, Kevin. That's what I want you to understand, okay? And understand the frustration, because, you know what I mean? You got a community, you want people to be active, you want to talk about it, you want to share it. But we've been on this call for a bit of time. I have to roll off this call to get ready for the next squad games, which is something that you can implement yourself. We add points in. People win points, and they can use those points to buy stuff within the community, which has a monetary value in your community. So anyone that does come into your community that does have the capacity to buy stuff with currency, that they can as well. If they want to fast, this is how we do things in our community. So it's fully accessible for. There's no one that could come in there and say, "Well, I can't afford that," because that's not the language we want. Everyone can access anything they want in our community. You either pay for it or you access it right away.
All right, that's fine. I'll sign back in later because I'm on my way out anyway. I just wanted to
Thank
sign
you
in
for
for like
making it.
5 minutes anyway.
Thanks for making it here, man. Appreciate it.
I think
All right.
I recognize you, Kevin. I'm in that entrepreneur mega group chat.
Oh, okay. Right.
Uh,
Yes. I've
I'm
seen you.
I'm friends with Taylor.
Right. I comment and post occasionally. I was in many of the guys' communities when they had them. Jay's. I'm in Jan's. Vincenzo is my personal trainer.
Okay.
So yeah, no, I know. I didn't know you before, but I know who's in that WhatsApp community.
Oh,
No,
WhatsApp.
great meeting
That
you.
the green app.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Kevin.
Yep, you too.
Cool. Any other questions? Because there should be no excuses about squad game now. Everyone knows how to play it, knows what to do, and if you don't, watch the replay. If you're watching the replay, watch it again until you understand it. And that was one thing I was gonna say, and I didn't say it. If you DM me and you come DM me and ask me questions and you didn't read what was said, you will refund your squad game points into the pool. Some members have done it before, and that means you're literally giving the money away for anyone to grab it, and then it's distributed out to the other members. If you make that mistake and DM me with stuff that's incorrect and you ain't got the answers right, and you never read the small print, you'll just be refunding. What happens is Toby's experiences, Chris's experiences, Chris Tangredi, and what happens is, fortunately for Toby, it was only $3 on the line. But anyway, $3 were on the line, and he put it there, and he was like, "I got it." And he asked the question, and then it just goes out to the community. Says, "This is available. If anyone answers the question right or finds the emojis, you win the pool, and that stacks up, and you claim those points." So if you don't read the small print right, most of the time, just to make it crystal clear for those of you watching the replay and for everyone here right now, if you're playing squad game and you're not sure about anything, always go back to the post and comment in that post and ask the questions in the post. The clues you can ask for clues, hints, tips, and that way it just makes it much more easier, much more fun for everyone to play and everyone to win, and it doesn't waste my time reading stuff that's incorrect.
Okay.
Cool. Because we want it to be accessible, but one of the main things we want to be doing is helping people to become financially free before Christmas. That's the aim with one of the other communities we're affiliated with, the 100 million money models. We want to help 1,000 people be financially free by Christmas, and that's exactly what we're working towards doing as well. I'm from a network and affiliate marketing side of things, high ticket, and I understand how difficult people find it to be to ask people for money, because that's what it is. You're asking people for money, but you're asking people not directly for money. You're asking people to exchange their money for the services and offers that you can give them to solve a problem that they have. Is basically what it is. That's what you're doing. It's an exchange of services. They exchange their energy, their money, for something that you can help them. So, for example, if there was an option where someone could learn how to eat any food they want and they never gain weight and they stayed healthy, they'll pay you whatever it costs to get that. They'll pay you whatever it costs, whatever price you put on there. If they could learn how they could eat anything they want at any time and they never gain weight, they never got unhealthy, and they looked amazing, people will pay you the price point that you put there. If it's $1 million, there's people out there that's going to pay $1 million for that. You know what I mean? Because you're solving a problem for them that no one else can solve. And when you understand that you're putting the monetary value out there and you stop thinking about the money and you think about how you can help solve a problem and help someone get them from A, B, C, and D, and how fast you can do it, that's when the value of what you have to offer becomes way higher than it would be usually. This is where people have problems scaling themselves in their business because they don't know where the price point is of their services that they provide. You have to understand that. You have to think to yourself, well, how many other people could do what I can do and get the results in the time frame that you can do it in? Now, I know that from my own experience, what I do, if people implement what I teach and how I coach and mentor and implement everything that I'm saying and listen and be coachable, you will get the results. But if you don't, you're not going to get the results. But at the same time, if you do, you will. And this is the situation where it is. Now, if anyone wants to get on a call with me, it's not free. you have to pay for a call. But now with Squad Game, you can equate the points to get a call with me. That's how it works. And this is the reason why I was going live on TikTok Monday to Friday, hours and hours on end. Is because I reach global size all around the world I'm talking to in a short space of time. Rather than speaking to every single person individually, it's not possible for 14 hours. It's not possible for 1 hour. So do you see where I'm going with this? How do you use your time effectively to get the results that you want? Scrap that. Get the results that other people want. Because it's all good you providing services in your community, but how do you know anyone really wants them? You have to test it out and see what's really required. Within our community, we're always asking you, what do you want? Not what we want to give you. That's why when you go into the classroom, you're not going to find any courses, because we don't believe in one size fits all. We believe in creating courses, not creating an experience that is an enjoyable experience, but you're also learning and earning at exact same time. In the inner circle, there's no courses. All you get access to is a learning vault, a personal development vault, where we work with you on a one-to-one and in a group setting, and we specifically put things in there to help you with whatever journey path you're on. If you're on a weight loss journey, it's regarding weight loss. If you're on a journey of personal development, mindset, or you want to scale your business or start a business, then it's going to be tailored for those reasons. We're going to bring the experts in to work with you, rather than you having to go and just do a one-size-fits-all course. So if there's no more questions, this call will end. If there's no more questions, but it's been great to have everyone on. This is the first call we've had where literally everyone is staring not at me. And it's just me and Kevin. Thanks to Kevin putting his camera on. You know what I mean? But yeah, Chris never puts his camera on. Chris Fletcher never puts his camera on. Alicia, occasionally, depending on where she's at. You know what I mean? I know it's church time for her, so she might be at church right now and not able to put a camera on, but she's listening in. Chris is faceless. I'm the face. Maureen, I don't know if you're faceless as well. That's perfectly fine. And Chris Tangredi is obviously busy, or maybe he's gone to sleep. As usually he has video on if he's able to. But yeah, it's been good. Any questions? But we want to be in a position where you don't feel the need to just feel that you have to blurt out everything you do, because you're in a position that we help you to be able to let everyone know what you do in drip. So it's not like it's just a shower of information, you know? And in any way we can help you. If you're not sure about something or you need help, ask me, ask the community, put a question out to the community. There's a category called questions. You can post into the community. We're here to help you every step of the way. This isn't a pitch fest. There are places where you can share what your community does, what you do. It's there. Meet the Squad. You can put everything you do in Meet the Squad, but it needs to explain your story. It can't just be I do X, Y, and Z and all of the business opportunities that you have. It needs to be structured. One of the other things as well, just to mention in this call, which was happening, which I've put out a notice regarding it, and you don't want people to be doing it in your own community, is you don't want people posting YouTube into your community. It takes the eyes away from your community. It takes away the activity. It takes away the interaction. The way school works is people to stay in your community and be active. That's what helps you get seen on Discovery. If you're a public page, it helps you to be seen. Whether you're public or private, it helps you get seen on Schoolers. Or not Schoolers, on Discovery, on School. I keep saying Schoolers for some reason. I don't know why, but I keep saying Schoolers too much. But yeah, School. So that's what I'm saying. Okay? Cool?
Cool.
So
Yeah.
and the other
I
thing
just
as
want
well
to
is conversation. Go on, Chris Tangredi, you're back.
yeah, no, I was here the whole time. Just to answer your question about why I'm off camera, is because I'm actually on my phone and it
Oh,
has
okay.
really bad blurry camera. So I'm usually on my laptop, and I'm about to punch into work in a few minutes. So yeah, that's why I'm off camera.
Cool. Maybe you might need to clean the lens.
No, it got to be totally fixed to get a new phone. I already checked it out.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Or maybe the settings, or maybe it's just really bad camera, like you said.
No, the camera's broke inside. Yeah, I got to replace it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, I appreciate the times when you do put video on. It's all great. You know what I mean? It's nice to have video. It's rather than me just talking to a screen. So yeah, if there's no more questions, this is it. You know what I mean? Anything you want to ask me, you're more than welcome to DM me. My DMs are open, but like I said, you have to be very precious with your time, and that was one thing I wasn't doing before. I'll be on calls with people for 2-3 hours for free. Are you crazy? No way, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah. No.
You gotta be precious with your time, man. You know what I mean? And as Maureen read, you know what I mean? I have a family, I have family life, I have things that I do outside of this. And currently at the moment, my daughter's mum's mum is in hospital. She's not well. So I did my best to get on the call. I don't know how I managed to. I'm here. But yeah, it's not great. And hospitals ain't nice. NHS ain't great. I love to do private care, but you have to work towards that type of money to be doing private care. Something to look into. But yeah.
Wow.
Because the hospitals are nasty. NHS is horrible. I don't know how it is in America, but over here, oh, it's awful. Oh, it's so disgusting. And they even get you to do everything as well. They get you to carry the person, pick them up, wheel them around on the bed. I'm like, what are we in? We in a third world country or something?
Wow.
Mad, tell you. So yeah, it's not great. And apparently she fell over because there was a burst water pipe in her kitchen, and she fell. She's elderly. She fell somehow on her back, and she knocked out her spine, like her lumbar. So now she has to have a back strap, but we don't know how she's going to deal with that because she's got other things issues as well. So it's not great.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we've been in the hospital I was in the hospital all last night, early hours in the morning. So yeah, I haven't really had that much sleep as well. But one of the things, and Chris as well. Chris wasn't well last night, yesterday. I mean, he had a migraine. I don't know what. Just looking at screens can be draining, you know. So remember, rest time, screen time. You know, dim your screen. You know, do your best not to be staring at the screen so much. You know, and you know, just look after number one, your health. You know, it's one of the things that we're very solid about is health and wealth. Cool.
Absolutely. Yep.
And I just want to say one thing for those that want to build your community. There is one person, because there's one person that's left who would have been the person I would have mentioned him as well. He's gone. Toby Bolin, as Lamont's gone as well. He actually helps you. And could you share what you do, Toby, just briefly, please, Toby? Is that okay? Before we close the call? You're on mute, by the way.
Forgot I was muted. Yeah, sure. So I've been working as a community success manager / growth operator for about a year. But recently I've made a free community kind of helping the more general school population succeed with school. So whether that's getting more members or reducing churn, whatever your problems are, I try my best to help out. So yeah, it's free for now. I'll probably start charging at some point, but yeah.
Cool. Any final words from everyone else? Thank you, Toby. Now, Toby's community is cool. He offers a lot of value for free at the moment, which is totally insane, but only for a select amount of founders. So don't lose your opportunity before he puts a price on. You know what I mean?
What school name? His community?
It's called School Strategists.
Okay, thank you.
It's in Community Roll Call, right, Toby?
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, it's there, man. Toby is on point. Like, he's really, really helpful. I found him very helpful. He's helped us already with a few things that we've just kind of overlooked. As much as we're doing really well, we're always open for more help and advice, and appreciate it, Toby. Thanks for that. You know?
All good, all good.
Kevin, if you need help and direction on where to put your community so everyone can see, because everyone does pretty much go there. Well, everyone goes there. Everyone gets directed to go there, and they always look. And I'm starting to notice that members of the squad are going into other people's communities, which we want. We want that, you know? You're on mute. Don't know if it's auto mute or what's going on.
Sorry.
Like, invite me.
No, thank you. I'll be signed back in later today.
Okay.
I'm gonna sign out the moment that we leave.
Cool.
And then I'll be back in later, and I'll be going more through the community, making a couple posts, and I'll actually reach out to Toby about joining his community.
Cool. Brilliant. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you making it. And Marine. Maureen, not Marine. It's Maureen. My apologies. I'm not sure I'd say your last name. I'm not even going to go for it.
Only.
Yeah,
Collie?
Coley.
Toby's just a show off, man. Seriously. He's just a show off, man. He's first in line in the classroom. It's me. I know the answer. It's all good, though, man. It's all good. It's good to smile, man. Chris, Tank, you ready?
Yeah, I just want to, no more questions. I just want to say to Alicia, she's the latest member in my group. So great to have you in my group.
Cool. She'll catch that on the replay. She actually bounced off. I just saw that. But yeah, fantastic to know that, man. Awesome. Awesome. All right. If there's no more questions, nothing else wants to share. I mean, you're more than welcome to hang in there and chat if you want to, but I have to go because I've got to get the school games. No, it's not school games. Squad games started. All right. Cool. All right. Nice. I'm going to stop the
Right, bye,
recording.
everyone.
All right, take care, guys.
Later, guys.